Hello everyone. In this presentation, I will explain the theoretical and conceptual foundation behind container technologies and the AWS services used to manage containerized applications. Containers have become a key component in modern cloud computing because they allow developers to package applications together with all the dependencies they need to run. Before cloud-native architectures became popular, applications were often deployed directly on servers or virtual machines. This created many problems because applications could behave differently depending on the environment. Containers solve these problems by providing consistency across development, testing, and production environments. In this presentation, I will introduce the concept of containerization, explain how Docker works, and describe several AWS services used to run containers in the cloud. These services include Amazon ECS, Amazon ECR, AWS Fargate, AWS Batch, and AWS Lightsail. So let's dive in. Containerization is a method used to package an application together with everything it needs in order to run. This includes the application code, libraries, runtime environments, system tools, and configuration files. By packaging all of these components together, the application can run consistently regardless of the environment where it is deployed. This solves one of the biggest problems in software development, which is when an application works perfectly on a developer's computer but fails when deployed to production servers. Containers create isolated environments that allow multiple applications to run on the same system without interfering with each other. This makes containerization extremely useful for cloud computing and modern software development. Before containers became widely used, virtual machines were the main way developers isolate applications. Virtual machines run a complete operating system, which means they require more storage, memory, and processing power. Containers work differently. Instead of running a full operating system, containers share the host operating system and only include the application and its dependencies. This makes containers much lighter and faster to start. Because containers are lightweight, organizations can run many more containers on the same infrastructure compared to virtual machines. This leads to better efficiency and lower infrastructure costs. Docker is the most popular platform used for containerization. Docker allows developers to create container images that define how an application should run. Developers create these images using a configuration file called a Docker file. The Docker file contains instructions that specify the base operating system image, application dependencies, and commands needed to run the application. Once the image is built, it can be shared, stored, and deployed on different systems. When the image runs, it becomes a container instance that executes the application. AWS provides several services designed specifically for running containerized applications in the cloud. Amazon ECS or Elastic Container Service is a container orchestration platform that allows developers to run and manage containers at scale. Amazon ECR is a container registry where Docker images can be stored and managed securely. AWS Fargate is a serverless compute engine for containers that removes the need to manage servers. AWS Batch is used to run large-scale workloads such as simulations, data analysis, or batch processing jobs using containers. AWS Lightsail is designed to simplify cloud deployment. It provides a user-friendly interface that allows developers to quickly launch applications, virtual servers, and databases without configuring many advanced AWS services. Lightsail is commonly used by beginners, students, or developers working on smaller projects because it reduces complexity while still providing access to cloud infrastructure. In conclusion, container technologies are an important part of modern cloud computing. They allow developers to package applications consistently, deploy them quickly, and scale them efficiently. By combining Docker with AWS services such as ECS, ECR, Fargate, Batch, and Lightsail, developers can build scalable, reliable, and efficient cloud applications. Understanding these concepts provides the foundation for implementing containerized applications in real-world environments. So, I'll see you in my next video.